Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers, and today I have for us the 38mm Tudor Royal on my left with a lovely blue sunburst effect dial, and on my right the 39mm 1926 model with the opaline dial and the blued Arabic hour indices, hands here as well. Both of these I think fantastic looking watches. And the question really is, for just about or right around $2,000, which one do you prefer? Do you have a strong preference towards the design language of the Royal or the 1926 with this lovely honeycomb textured dial? I would list all of the dimensions for both of these in the description. I'm not going to go over all of them in this video. Again, this is the 38mm case, obviously the notch bezel, integrated case and bracelet. And this is the 39mm variant, so I thought these were the two most closely related size-wise, as well as two that just came into inventory. So both of these are currently available. I mentioned the price point here, right? The Tudor retails, or the Royal retails at $23.25, and you have the 1926 retailing at $1,950. So again, right around that $2,000 price point. Do you like Roman numerals? Do you like the Arabics and having the actual numbers on your dial? Both date windows, both screw down crowns with the Tudor shield, both 100 meters of water resistance, obviously both solid stainless steel case backs. So some similarities while they look completely different. You have a 21mm lug width tapering to 18 at the deployant clasp here. Again, very similar clasps as well. The shape of the actual flip here is, the flip piece is actually a little bit different. On the Royal with the integrated case, again, a little bit flatter here, just if you're looking at the clasp itself. The integrated part of this is 23.5. Again, I say integrated because it's not really a true lug width with the way this comes into the case here, but 23.5 with a much more drastic taper down to 16mm. So you do have a smaller buckle here on your Royal if you like more of a taper on your bracelet. So why don't I throw these both on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. The 1926 dial does look larger on wrist in my opinion. I think that's in part due to the crystal itself is larger. I measured the crystal on the 1926 straight across the 3 to 9 at 33.9, so just under 34mm, whereas the crystal on the Royal was 31.2. So you do have a little bit smaller crystal and therefore a little bit smaller dial on the Royal, and in part I think that's because you have a thicker notched bezel on this case. So lug to lug, if you're looking here on my wrist, the 1926 was 46.8 compared to, so again, it's still a very good manageable lug to lug, but because of the way the case and bracelet work on this, this actually came in at 44.9, so a little bit smaller as well. So both of them, great dimensions, both feel great on wrist. I did weigh them as well. The Royal was 135 grams, the 1926, 137.3. So again, very similar weight. Two completely different looking watches, but yet quite a few similarities, both using the Tudor modified Sellita, the T601 with 38 hours of power reserve. So as always, greatly appreciate you watching. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments. If there's anything I can do for you, please email me, brad@brentlmiller.com, and we'll see you in the next video.